Hello, everyone. I am coming to you live in real life, IRL, with my foils in. I'm going to be reading. I'm going to just got it all written down for you. So, this is the Yoga and Other Shit, same platform, but I've taken a breather and now we're going to be called Under the Influence. Doesn't mean what you think. It means I'm just influenced by so many things around me, inspired by so many things around me. Like, oh my gosh, the bicyclist guys that are flying by my house right now, they look like they're going so fast, but the cars don't think so. Anyway, I digress. As usual, you know how I am if you've been following me. So I got it right here. If you've been listening in the past to Yoga and Other Shit, you might have noticed that we haven't been on lately. We've all kind of gone on our own adventures, tried new things, moved up in our companies, or moved out into the wilderness. And you know who that is. By the way, if you're not following Rachel, she's on Instagram as Rachael, Rachel, lit up. I'm not sure where the dots are or dashes are, but it's Rachel lit up. Check her out. She's got some pretty inspiring things going on right now. Anyway, it wasn't a big decision. It was kind of, like I said, we kind of just started getting busy with our different things. And I didn't really feel comfortable doing this on my own. So now I'm going to still do it on my own, but still be uncomfortable. So bear with me. All right. So let's see. Yeah, we just kind of stopped. I learned to pay attention to when things stop on their own. I'm still learning, but paying attention and not forcing the issue. I did feel like I was wrangling the two of them, almost holding them back from what they actually wanted to do. In turn was, I think, creating a not so productive space for them to express themselves, but not the case. I mean, they didn't say this. This is, again, my mind thinking that. It just felt like it wasn't fitting. I won't go on my inner thought journey on, they hate me or whatever. Hopefully they don't. But anyway, so this episode is me talking about, why we're changing. And it only makes sense to call it Under the Influence because if you've been on my Instagram, the one that used to be Yoga and Other Shit, I changed it to Under the Influencers because I love watching the fashion stuff. I love watching the homesteading stuff, all that stuff. It's kind of, I'm not homesteading by any means, but I'm trying to make my own foods instead of buy the pre-packaged foods at the store. Trying to find, again, because I believe that I do reinvent my style a lot, but really it's me trying to be more authentic. And that means, yes, you will probably see me in some type of stretchy pant, even going out to dinner. They have dressy, finally. I mean, they always have, but they have really cute, fun, dressy clothes that are sweatpant feeling, if that makes sense. They even have sweatpants jeans, which I ordered and are not here yet. But I digress. So Under the Influence, it kept coming to me, obviously. That's how I feel about life right now. And it just kind of felt fitting. I'm influenced by movement, whether it be yoga or working out or walking or running, really any movement per se. I've been motivated and influenced by writing and writers and books. And I'm just in this really cool place in my life, again, revving up my curiosity for all kinds of different things, food and health. So I've been finding lazy ways to make healthy food, meaning I'm using frozen vegetables and frozen other things that have been made, but mostly all just frozen fruit, frozen vegetables, frozen meats that have already been not cooked, but just prepped and ready to go. Let's see. Dogs at my not so puppy, we started doing agility and dock jumping, which I have a pause on right now until it gets warmer. Well, I'll get into that in a different podcast, but really learning what she needs and what I need from her has been really fun. And it's taken a year and a half to really figure out a compromise between the two of us. She's a German short haired pointer, so they're very free willed and wild. You have to trick her into the discipline. I love conversations with people, and that's where my hair stuff comes in. I would love to talk about things I've tried and failed at. There are many. I've had many jobs. I've created many, not many businesses, side hustles, and things I'm still trying to figure out, especially the balance between yoga, working out, walking, dog stuff, hair, being a wife, being a mom. Same. You guys are doing the same stuff. So let's talk about it, right? So yoga is still part of my life. I've been subbing a lot. I'm going to do a Valentine's Day, Galentine's yoga session here at the house. If you are interested, go ahead and email me or text me. Wherever you can find my contact information, please contact me. It's here in Cumming, Georgia. Let's see. Oh gosh, I went way past where I was going. Pardon me, totally professional here. Let's go back. To, I don't know if I love the new iOS format and where I am with it, because I accidentally squeezed my phone too much, and here we are. I was going to pause it, but I won't. Just bear with me. Here we go. Under the influence. Yes. So under the influence, because I'm influenced by the life around me, very curious about it. Crows, we can talk about. I can do a whole thing on how I'm trying to get the crows to hang out with me. And so far, I've been doing it on and off for about a year. And they come to the yard and they squawk at me, but they won't hang out if I go out there. So I have to put the food out and just watch from my Ring camera or from the window. I would love to eventually get out there, so I'll have to work on that. Okay, the hair piece. The hair piece for me, I don't have a hair piece. I mean, just the part of my life that is hair. So I've loved doing hair. I've been doing it for over 30 years. I have a studio in my home, and I've been trying to phase out for probably, well, over 5 years. The truth is, really nothing is that financially consistent for me. So it has to stay in. I have a shopping problem that I am actually working on now. So that's another thing coming into my, facing the truth of myself and why I am so, what's the word? Impulsive. So working on that. So I can't just walk away from something that reliably pays the bills. So starting over and making zero money, even though I'm supported here, it's just not feasible at the moment. So hair has become, it's still the main thing, but the hours are more side hustle hours so that I can give my body a break. So that's what's happening now in my life for the past several years is doing hair takes its toll on you. So I dread it, the physical part of it. The thing that holds me in this space is the people, my clients who now I feel like I can call them my friends. No, we don't go hang out. Well, a couple of them I do hang out with, but I don't expect that. And it just happens organically. But I do. I love them. I value them. And I do have this fear of letting them down. So that keeps me clinging to the hair thing too. We've talked about so much, me and them. We've been through stuff together that where they have carried me through and I've carried them through, and you can't just drop it and walk away. Don't get me wrong. I have dropped and walked away from enough, and this is just something I can't. So it's an internal struggle, fear of letting people down, which gets into my shopping thing as well. So I'm working on it. And so I'm going to work on it here with you because maybe something I'm going through might help one of you. If I could help one of the 5 of you, then I know it's an old joke, but we're going to keep it up. We're going to carry it over from yoga and other shit into this one. I love my 5 viewers. Please don't leave me. And so this tension is very real. My behaviors, carrying the different or wearing the different hats that I have and trying to take them from compartmentalized to fluid has been tricky, and I'm working on it. So let's work on it together. So let's see. Yeah. The thread is always the same. So going from hair to podcasts to yoga to workouts with people, wanting to help people feel better about themselves or feel like I can relate to them and that they are making sense, just validating each other's existence, really. Not letting our roles allow us to disappear within them, maybe. So creating spaces where people feel seen, supported, and encouraged. That's what I would love to do in all of my facets of my life. There are different forms of this, but the intention is the same. And I'm just starting to realize that now. So why not use this platform to maybe not talk about them all at the same time? Like one podcast will be about hair, another podcast will be about being over 50. And another podcast might be about yoga or living life with. Are you guys worried about my foils? I'm kind of worried about my foils. Let's move on. So why I want to do this right now? Well, yeah, it's been tugging at me. It's been pulling at me. I loved, even though I don't even know if it's reaching anyone, I guess just getting it out there for someone who's looking for it might connect. So what I want to talk about is what I'm trying, what I'm struggling with, what is working for me, what is not working for me, and how all of these influences shaped the way I move through life, which I'm figuring out real time here with you. So, like I said, if there's something that you are looking for, hopefully it can be in here, and I will make sure the title reflects that so you don't have to listen to something you don't want to or aren't interested in. So stick around, hopefully. It's not really a branded thing, except for the influence. I'm inspired by something and I try to use it. That's what it's all about. Sharing stuff, people sharing with me. I can create my own vibe of that thing, and hopefully you can take from it and create something similar, but in your own vibe. That's kind of how I look at it. No two people cut hair the same. No people do yoga poses the same, things like that. So if you have followed me with yoga and other shit and the other girls, I thank you very much. And I hope you can stick around for this. This will be a space for curiosity, hopefully honesty, as honest as I can be without offending, because that's a whole other thing. A fear of offending people, losing people. Again, fear of abandonment. That's me. Hello. I'm here figuring things out as we go, like I said, like me reading off of this written down script so I don't forget anything. So, yes, the podcast will now be called Under the Influence. I will put formally yoga and other shit just so you don't forget. Hopefully it connects. I don't know. I think I covered it all. Yeah, I guess I should go rinse out this bleach if I have any hair left underneath. Really, it should be fine. My hair is dark. It's going to take a million years anyway. And I'm sorry for Leanne and Brittany if you're watching. You know me. This is what I do, right? I get impulsive. This is another impulsive thing. So here we go. But I'm going out to dinner tonight and I want to look a little more bright. I was feeling a little droopy. So here we are. So, yes, dogs, hair, yoga, workouts, nutrition, some of the gluten-free, lazy ways that I cook. We'll do all that on here. And I have an Instagram, Under the Influence, and it's underscore the underscore influence double underscore after that. And then on Facebook, it's Under the Influence. I don't believe there's an underscore. There might be. I don't think so. Anyway, it's all new. I just wanted to jump on and talk for a gajillion years and babble and babble and babble. But here I am, and hopefully I will see you again. That's it. I should drink more coffee. I really should. Anyway, great to see you, and give me a listen sometime. The next one will be specific and targeted, not triggering, but maybe triggering. Anyways, okay, bye. See ya. This is the part that I always take a long time. Okay, here we go. Bye.